Oh, hey there guys, my name is Anthony and welcome to another video. Okay, quickly before I start this, I was wearing this hat earlier, which I usually don't wear. Should I wear this? Actually, yeah, let's wear the hat so you don't have to see the hair. So today we're going to recap my half marathon training. It's currently this Saturday, after I ran my half marathon. Last Saturday I took a break, but the race was Sunday. Blah blah blah. Let's get into actually Strava that I have pulled up right now that you'll see. It's kind of weird because it's two different things. Analyze my half marathon training, see what I learned from it, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Yeah, so I had 36 miles that first week, around 44 actually, and then that second week I bumped it up to 40. As you can see, the gradual progression and the elevation really was 0 feet because I was in Naples starting the second week, I think. That's when I kind of headed down to home, and I couldn't really get a lot of hills because were no hills. The only hills I can get is like going up a sidewalk, and that's pretty much it. And then I had a race. I'm gonna talk more about races and how award stuff later. But yeah, this is my first race. I did a 5 miler at sub 6 pace. I wasn't feeling too well that day. I actually had some stomach problems. I couldn't even do like a recovery afterwards. Yeah, so you can see I caught a stomach bug, and I kind of describe some runs when I'm running and to just to check up with how I'm feeling. Kind of look back like now, see how I was feeling. Uh, I didn't really double at this point at all, and this day my coach wanted me to run 8x400 with the cross country team. The track team, they were doing speed in like December for no reason. They were doing like kilos every day. I'm like, you gotta build your mileage up. You're not gonna get anywhere doing this. I was training for a half marathon, albeit, but you get the point. A couple of regrets is I wish I did more strides, and I wish I did more like speed after the actual workout. So a good thing to do is like 4x200 after the workout. I mean, I tried to like the same thing. I wish I did a little bit more of that. But as you can see, the distance kind of built up, and every other Sunday you'll kind of see I take a break. But on Sundays, usually I take like a 5 mile run. Like this week I ran because the next morning I didn't want to double up because it was gonna be like 30 degrees, I think. Yeah, 32 degrees. So always want to be flexible in your training schedule. Let's go a little bit up here. I did double that day. Oh, a 2 mile cooldown. Cooldowns are always important to help build mileage up, which is really important. So yeah, this is the beginning of the new year. This is when I actually got my watch for the first time. This is my last manual entry. See, I put that. See, I'm smart. Look, in retrospect, I knew I was making this video. No, just kidding. Let's see, morning run. This is my first actual. See, only 13 feet in elevation. That's when I was running in Naples. 13 feet in elevation, 0 feet in elevation, 43 feet. Different things like that. This is one of my best runs. 6:05 per mile. I was actually really surprised about that run. I got my 10K PR there. My 10K PR for the next upcoming race that I'm doing is sub 6 pace. So this workout, even though it was on a flat course, it was 2 months ago, and plus I'm better, and the race will be 3 months from this date. So and plus I'm doing more speed now, so we should be good for that. This is a really good workout too. 11 miles on 1:1. I pretty much hit my half marathon goal pace, and I was just like, whoa. I'm like, I don't even need to train anymore. And I was making those videos like, hey, I don't need to train. And as you can see, throughout every day, I wasn't really varying distance that much. I wasn't really taking that much recovery except for Sundays, and then Fridays I would recover too, even though that wasn't really a recovery pace workout. As you can see, 7:45 pace. Those were the days I would recover. But midweek I would do pickup runs. Like if we click on this run real quick, but we'll head back. But I would start off at 7:50, and then I would drop to a 6:33, and as you see, back and forth, nice little steady incline. Why did I slow down there? Oh, I was turning around. yeah, so as you see, we're still building up mileage. My first 60-mile week was in January, and I only ran 6 days that week, and I capped it off with my lonely half marathon. I remember that Friday wasn't really too good of a day. I was kind of up and around, so I'm like, I just want to do the distance and just get some mileage in, and it was 6:55 paces with nothing to sneeze at. As always, you can check. This is public information. You can check my running schedule. Right, this is when I came back to Gainesville. I started doubling up, which really helped my mileage. As you can see, my grade, my actual elevation really did peak, and as you can see, I kind of try to do more and more each week. What's up with all these a lot of runs? Then this is when I started doing speed. My speed workouts were Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday mornings on the track. But they changed that because then a lot of people showing up Thursday, which I kind of was kind of iffy about. So yeah, moving on to the beginning of February. By the way, in January I hit almost 260 miles. So that was a big milestone. And I'll make sure at the end to put up my stats for the entire training block, or you want to call it. So yeah, this was 2 weeks out. I'm kind of glad I didn't fall out a little bit and kind of get complacent. I didn't really taper too much for the half marathon. This is my time trial for it. 292 feet in elevation, which was a really good test. That's the same track I ran this morning. So yeah, I made sure to get a good Sunday run too, because I knew it's 2 weeks out, whatever, blah blah blah. And this is my Super Bowl prediction. I said 37-46 Eagles, which is pretty close. I forgot what the actual score was. It was 38-31 or something like that. But that's a pretty good score based on a run that I did. And then my recoveries are 3.7 miles. I wish, like I said, I would have done more strides at those points. This is a pretty good workout. I did there's a mile loop, and we're doing a ladder, which is not fun, but it was pretty cool. And then plus I got a really nice cool down in. So yeah. Next we got this was probably my low point in the training. I thought I was overtraining a lot. I thought I was overtraining a couple weeks before, and then I scaled back. Let's try to find that. We got time. Let's see. Watch my stop. Nice and relaxed. I think this is the week where I was kind of like, hey, I'm overtraining a little bit. Yeah, is he getting back on track? I thought I was overtraining a little bit, but I kind of just rebounded and had a nice Saturday run. I wish I would have pushed a little more, but look at that elevation. Look, that's pretty insane elevation. I wish I would have pushed a little more. I had to end it early because a couple of my friends, we were going to a party after. So yeah, now let's go. I know what you've been waiting for. The last week of my training, overtraining, I did a speed workout, a 3x300 with 45 seconds jog, and I did 4 reps of those, which was 4 days out, which kind of scared me. But then Wednesday was even worse. I did a little getting my legs back because of Monday. I was like, I had Sunday off, and I was like, hey, I had a bad Monday workout. So I did 7.2 at 6:10 roughly pace, grade adjusted, at 6:09 pace, which is made me really confident. And Thursday and Friday I kind of just took it nice and relaxed. Feeling Saturday I was with my parents, I was with my brother and my dad, so I didn't really walk a lot. I hate walking during before race days, on race days. It just sucks because I need this energy for tomorrow. But it's kind of chill. The night before, you're kind of just laying in bed. They say don't have anything new. My mom gave me these snacks, and I was snacking on them all night. I had 11 bars or 200 calories each that day. So I had a lot of stuff. It was the first time I ever had them, and I was so lucky during the race that that didn't come up. I told everybody I'm thankful. When I got back, it wasn't as good, but yeah. And this was this week's training so far, which is decent. I'll probably have a run tomorrow, just shake out the legs a little bit. And this is my half marathon, 1:21:56, 5th place overall. It says 1:21:58, but my official time was that. Let's just look at the race. 361 feet in elevation. Adjusted, it's 6:13. I really say 6:12 because the other one was whatever. It's whatever. Then here's my Strava thing. I started off pretty fast. I thought this guy asked me, he's like, "What pace are you trying to hit and what race are you doing?" I'm like, "You'll find out." But I felt bad and I actually had to tell him. So you see, I'm pretty consistent. This was the main test. If you can see the hill how it goes up, whatever. My computer's starting to get a little what do you call it? It's gonna work a little hard here. And this was where I was struggling a little bit. I did this track so many times, as you can see through my training, because I wanted to practice it for the race. Right here, I dipped. The only time I was at 7-minute pace was right there. This 1 second. This 1 second, you know. But the only time I was at 6-minute pace. And then right here, I started to lose confidence. I'm like, holy shit, I have 7 miles left. Well, 6.5 miles left. I'm halfway. I'm like, this sucks. I tried to keep up with the guy in front of me. I wanted to I lose a little bit here, even though it's not really that fast in pace. I just try to string a couple miles together just to try to be consistent, as you can see. I get a little fast. It kind of evens out as far as elevation, even going downwards. This is where the race was made for me. And then over here, we ended up having to run through the stadium. This is UF's campus. We had to end up running through the stadium. They didn't mention that to me. According to the course map, they didn't have anything like that. They didn't include that, and I was so pissed. That was my low point in the race. That was my second low point in the race. And you can see my watch messed up a little bit, but that doesn't matter. And I actually ended up getting a 400-meter PR in the middle of the race, which was my claim to fame. I also beat a former Olympian and beat a Kenyan in the same race. So overall, I got 5th. I was just glad my dad could be there to see, and it was a great time. And at this point, they wanted us to go on the right side of the road, even though it doesn't show it. There's some people that had to do the marathon that instead of finishing right here had to keep on going. Imagine that. A couple people had to drop out because after I finished, it was like 80 degrees. It was awful. Thank God I didn't do that. But yeah, that's my race training. Reflections. Like I said during the video, I wish I would have done a little bit more speed and things like that, not just BS like junk miles. I'm not the smartest trainer. I'm not the smartest eater. But I push hard, and that's what I want people to know. And I didn't take any days off, which people in the running club are like, "You're insane. Like, why are you doing this?" I'm like, I enjoy running. And towards the end, I started to not like running anymore. It just got to be such a hassle. But in the end, it was worth it to beat my goal. Yeah, and a couple upcoming videos next week. Next week is going to be an MLB sports predictions video. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your goals for races in the comment section down below, because I'm pretty interested in that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.